Yeah. I'm about, I think almost 4 weeks post surgery to be cleared 8, but I'll be able to start doing basketball stuff too. So it's definitely progressing. Got the stitches out, wounds closing. Trying to keep it as straight as possible for the time. I wear a splint all the time now. I feel good. It doesn't really hurt as much anymore, unless you obviously just squeeze it or something. I'm in a good place. Yeah, like I'm able to lift, but obviously, with pulling, can't grab or like that just yet, so I'm not pulling. But as far as like legs, doing cardio and stuff like that, I've been able to work out for past about a year and a half since the room started closing. It starts to sweat. You're When you were months later, how that will look. I mean, during that time, like obviously, going to make a put, seem sort of things in this league be happen all the time. So you always have to, expect the unexpected, and those things happen. So we decided to have surgery and not wait till the season, which is great because we should be clear, man. They should be clear around the same time, so we'll be able to get together, something, able to work with each other. But with this group, just being able to go into the offseason on a strong, knowing that we have some things to go for towards the future, and want to get together as much as possible and start working on those things. Obviously, we want everybody to be fully up. Yeah, I mean, definitely excited. Like I said, man, just want everybody to be healthy, be able to get, especially the core group of guys together. Definitely a big thing for them. Obviously, the guys are young, but still like it work. Feel like guys are ready to open up that window for as long as you possibly can. That's always the goal. Yeah. I've talked to some of the guys that guys want to come down and be able to work out together. And obviously, there were times where everyone's here in San Antonio, just being able to get some workouts in. But like I said, man, just being able to get together as much as possible. Obviously, guys go their separate ways and do their own thing for a bit. But just getting together a week or 2 weeks at a time before 1 month, see each other the next month. It's always good. Just be able to build toward. Yes, I would hope so. It's funny. I actually asked CP. This was the first year that he was ever a free agent. Yeah, that was like the first time he ever walked into free agency. I haven't yet, and I really don't know if I plan on doing it. But like I said, man, I'm excited about what we're trying. There's over the last couple of months, like, I mean, I think whenever you have your best players out, uh, guys are stepping up. Obviously, you have two guys are really good isolation players, but when those guys aren't out there, you have to find other ways to generate baskets. And I think that's what you mean by that. As a team, and obviously as this organization, people have seen, we talked about the record earlier this season, earlier this year with 20 assists from like 200 games in a row. Whatever it is. You enjoy the play that way, and even when your best players are out there, you want that to continue to happen. Obviously, there will be times where you have to give it to your best player, and that guy has to go get a bucket. But if you can, move the ball as much as possible and try to generate as many open looks as possible, that's a fun brand of basketball to play. Yeah, I mean, with Dev, obviously, bringing me in, that definitely takes the ball out of your hands at times, and I mean that is what it is. That's the nature of this. But with that being said, when I got here, I told him, like, you're never going to be the best defender on the court, regardless of how I'm playing. So for him, I think it makes it a little bit easier. Obviously, he's not going to have balls as much, previous 4 or 5 years. But for him, like getting a weaker defender and then being able to play off of closeouts, I feel like makes it easier. And I told him that the game where he had 38, I think it was, that's what he did. Like nothing was complicated. Obviously, there were times that he did take tough shots, but that's because he was hot. Everything else was him playing off closeouts, him catch and shoot, catching it. They close out hard. He get to the basket. Like it makes it makes it a lot easier. And like I said, when everybody's healthy, we're able to get this group together. That's why I think we're extremely good because bad guys like Keldon, who's averaged 20 plus in the season, getting guarded by one of the two best defenders on the team. When we're all out there, they won't be. And then just being able to get those games under our belt and being able to get a summer working out with each other, it's the limit for this.
Since joining this team, Darren, this last month, we think how the guys maybe were doing this.
I mean, just being able to sit and watch, like you kind of see what we struggle with, what we're good with. And I think some of the things that we struggle with, I think are the things I excel that I don't think we touch the paint as much. I think when Blake's gotten the game, he's done a great job at it. But, people have to evolve and learn. I think that's where we are as a team. I think we have a lot of guys who are shooting talent. A lot of guys who still, learn basketball. So that's a great thing. It's always great to work with people who are talented. We're also willing to learn. That's what this room has.
And all this together, more than all one actual lot with Victor.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, definitely. I mean, coming to a team in the middle of the season, obviously you kind of know what guys do, but you haven't been like in it or around the guys just yet. And just being able to be around them for the last few months, get to know guys and understand guys' personalities, what they do, and seeing them on the court every single day is a lot different. Just watching guys.
In terms of being able to work with him and
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, we want to be the best pick and roll combo in the league. Like, so we have two guys that are shooting dynamic. Can pick and choose our spots whenever we want. So you're able to really put together that type of combination. I feel like it's gonna be a hard thing to stop. So having this summer to be able to work together is that.
River turns pretty. Step needed.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, whenever you have a core group of guys that you want to build around, I'm not saying the rest is easy, but it makes your job a little bit easier. No, I'm not saying the rest job is easy, but it definitely gives you a stepping stone to help with that. So, yeah, for sure. I mean, we want to build something special here. Obviously, this organization has won in the past, and they expect that's an expectation to have, and we want to be able to live up and exceed those expectations.
Yeah.
Just Johnny and leaving.
Yeah, man, it's an extremely tough thing to do. I've been through coach firings before. Now, this is definitely something that's very different, but because of the way that that happened with Pop, but you don't want stuff to just fall off of a cliff once things like that happen. And I think he's done a great job. I think he's done a great job of keeping that up, keeping the spirits high, keeping the team together, keeping the locker room together. And I think everybody back there respects Mitch. And I think he's been awesome ever since I've been here. The first day that I got here, we had a short meeting, just us two together. And I've had a blast playing for him, and I think he's done an excellent job. I mean, obviously, especially with a young team like this, it's hard to keep that together. One, through a full season, and two, when a coach goes down like that, that's an extremely hard thing to do.
De'Aaron, are there any bits of wisdom or stories that you'll remember about Chris Paul, Harrison Barnes, and their vet leadership?
Yeah, I mean, with CP, man, I think everybody knows how smart he is, but like once you're around it, you see it every single view it a little bit differently. Like you're not viewing it from a fan's aspect anymore. You're viewing it from a team, from a guy that's around him. Great thing to watch, and obviously with his age, and he's not this guy in the world. The fact that he play for so long, it's just a test of everything that he's done. Word. It was a beat for a long time, so. Appreciate you.
Go ahead, Jeremy.